Good evening, guys. It is March 12th, 2020. On this video here, I'm going to talk about some cleaning tips and some tricks that I've learned over time. Um, okay. So, let's start in the kitchen. Um, well, it should be pretty obvious, but try to clean the kitchen up every night. It's amazing how many people just let a kitchen go. I have seen it. Yeah. Now, if you've been really, 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 really busy and you're burnt out and it's late at night and you just need to go to bed and you're so tired, yeah, I understand. But, you just work on it the next morning and just get right back on track. So, keep your kitchen clean. Secondly, um, excuse me, the bathrooms. Now, people, the bathrooms, some people just do not clean their bathrooms. I do not understand that. um, no offense, if you are that way. I'm not trying to point out anyone or offend anyone, but really, guys, you have got to clean your bathrooms at the very least once a month. But really, you should do it every week or every other week. And the other thing is, I've watched some YouTube videos out there where they're cleaning. Are you ready for this? Where they're cleaning and they clean the toilet. And then with the same rag, they clean the faucet, sink, and counter. People, what are you thinking? I've even seen hotel housekeeping caught on camera doing that. I'm sorry, if you do that in your housekeeper for a hotel, you should be fired. um, yeah, people, always start with the sink. And always do the toilet last. So what I'll do normally with the bathroom is I'll go in and I will, first of all, excuse me, if I am, working in a full bath, which most people have, but if you work in a half bath, obviously, you don't have to deal with a shower or a tub or whatever. But, you are, what I normally do is I'll go in there, and I always wear gloves when I clean a bathroom. Okay? You don't have to wear gloves, but I would truly recommend wearing gloves, and especially if somebody is sick in your house. It just makes it so much easier. If you're running a cleaning business and you're cleaning lots of other people's bathrooms, please wear gloves. I'm sorry. That is gross. So, um, it's, and I don't even mean to, you know, say that people are dirty or gross or anything like that. That's not at all what I'm saying, but I'm saying you're really exposing yourself to a lot of germs and a lot of different things that may not be in your house, that your own house, that you realize, especially when you're dealing with public bathrooms. So always wear gloves. Now, what I usually do is when I go in there, I'll put on my gloves. First I'll gather all my supplies. So I get glass cleaner, disinfecting wipes, toilet bowl cleaner, some paper towels, um, and some shower or tub cleaner like mildew remover or whatever. And so I'll go in there, and what I'll do is with the disinfectant, I will spray down the sink, the faucet, and the counter, and just let that sit. Secondly, I will spray down the shower slash tub area, let that sit. And then I'll spray down the toilet with disinfectant and then put the toilet bowl cleaner in the toilet bowl and let it sit. And the reason why you let it sit, people, is you don't just spray it on and then just wipe it off. You gotta let the cleaner work for you, and that means letting it sit on there for a little bit. So that way the disinfectant can actually kill the germs, and the shower cleaner can break down the grime in the shower, and the toilet stuff can do its job. So yeah, so I have my gloves on, and I'll go in there, after I spray everything down and get everything soaking. I will start with the mirror. I'll spray the mirror and clean the mirror. Wipe it down really good, polish it up. Then I'll move down to the sink and counter, and I'll wipe everything off really, really good. Then I will move on to the tub or shower, and I'll just scrub, and rinse it down, and then just buff it dry. Then the very last thing, I will go ahead and get the toilet brush, give the toilet bowl a swish, and then wipe down the outside of the toilet and dry off all the disinfectant and everything. And then if there's any other gook or hair and you run out of paper towels, just get a little bit of toilet paper, and I just wipe that off. I put the toilet paper in the toilet, and then I just flush the toilet to clean out the cleaner. So that's typically what I do, and then I sweep and mop the floors if I feel like doing it. I don't always do that, because there are times where I just go around the whole house and do all the floors, but yeah, so that's just some tips. But, you really got to pay attention, and, pay attention to how you're doing things. And when you're wiping down a toilet, you're going to wipe, you're going to close the toilet lid, put all the seat down, close it, and wipe the top of the tank, wipe the flush handle, wipe the front of the tank, and then wipe the top of the lid to the toilet, open it, wipe the bottom of the lid, wipe the seat, open it again, wipe the bottom of the seat, wipe the lip of the toilet, close the seat, wipe behind the seat, and, you can throw away paper towels and stuff as they get dirty or something. I would get another paper towel, and then I would continue to wipe down the sides and down at the base. So you're working your way down because it just gets more and more nasty as you go down. And the reason why I switch the toilet first inside is because if there's anything that happens to drip from the toilet brush, I will wipe that off with a disinfectant and everything, at the very end. And so, those are just some ideas for the bathroom. Now, when it comes to your your other rooms, what I normally do is like the general clutter in the room. I'll do 3 different waves. So the first step I will do is I will go all around the room and I will straighten up everything. I will pick up the trash, get rid of the trash, put things away where they need to go, file things if they need to be filed. Just, straighten it up and get all the clutter out of the room. Then I actually do all the cleaning and I go, oh, and by the way, I start at one point, like I start at the door and I work clockwise around the room. Or work from left to right, however you want to put it, And so, I'll just organize, go all the way around. Then once that's done, I'll take everything out, put it outside the door. Then, with my cleaners and stuff, I'll have either my furniture polished or my glass cleaner. Because I have a glass desk. I'm just using my bedroom as an example, but this can be a living room, it can be whatever. I will take either my duster or my microfiber cloth and I'll spray furniture polish on the furniture and just wipe it down and go around the room, do all the furniture, use glass cleaner on the glass, dust everything, go all the way around. And then the last part I do is I vacuum. And what I do when I'm vacuuming is I always start in the far corner all the way away from the door. And then I just vacuum myself out the door. And I go slow, let the vacuum do the work and everything, and just go right out the door. And then what I normally will do right after that is I'll just get the trash out and then I'll double check the room to make sure I haven't missed anything. And really, when you're straightening stuff up, like if it's a bedroom or something and you wanted to wash your bed sheets or something, you can go ahead and just toss those in the washer at the very beginning and then switch them out and stuff and make your bed and all that stuff. If you're not going to wash your sheets, make your bed as one of the first things you do. Start by making your bed and then start straightening up the clutter and everything in the room. So those are just a few tips. There are several different ways you can do things, but really, these are just the way I've learned things. Now, when it comes down to the bathroom, though, please do me a favor and do the toilet last. And do not interchange rags or anything that was on the toilet and then put it on the counter. That is gross. So, um, yeah, I mean, if you have a rag that you did, the sink and stuff first, and then the toilet, that's one thing, but once it touches the toilet, don't don't do anything else with it. Once it has been on that toilet, do not. So, alright, well, those are my tips. So, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.